Hi, my name is Mitchell Thompson, and welcome to Crack and Solve, the escape room-esque type game that's very heavily based off of how MacGyver used to use common day items or tools to get him out of situations or create items to help him on his journey. It is a improv or creative-based game where multiple people, based off of the items that they get or the situation they get, have to use their creative minds to think of a way to get out of that room based off of, the objects that they have or the objects they have on their person. There is 6 different situations. There's a bunch of different miscellaneous objects and a bunch of different binding objects. And each round there'll be a designated game master. He will pick out a random situation, and based off of that situation, he'll read it out and tell everyone how much or the situation that's going on. Then he'll give out 2 objects and 1 binding object to every player. The player will look at the objects that they have, and then, based off of the scenario, the participants can ask the game master 3 questions each on almost anything. The creative, the better. Like, if it was like the water rising room, it's like, oh, how long will it take? Or, oh, like, how heavy is the glass, or how hard, like simple stuff like that. And then after they ask the questions, everyone has a minute and a half to think of their response. And after the minute and a half goes, they return and they follow through. Basically, they talk out their idea of how to escape the situation, and based off of what their ideas are, their concepts are, the game master will be like, okay, that works, or okay, I'm not really sure if that'll happen, or more of a yes or no situation. If there is a super debate, everyone votes on it. But after everyone goes throughout their whole situation, throughout their whole deal, the game master thinks about all the different creative ways that people could have or could have not, because there's been people that they thought they could have got out of it, but their ideas weren't realistic enough to get out. And based off of how creative or realistic or how cool they get out, the game master will choose that person to win that round, and they get the scenario card that initiates that they have 1 point, and they keep doing that for 3 rounds. So then, kind of to show off the items, they can be as random as a hammer, a grocery bag, hatchet, tennis racket, broom, ice pick, spatula, or the binding objects that are more like objects that connect, or connect objects together, or try to, the word binding, to connect or within certain things together, like the copper wire, or gluing stuff with the super glue or the ball string. You use them unconventionally, but they're more binding objects. Another thing is you can use items that are on your person averagely. When I mean average, there is around the rules of, if I bring this, I know we're going to play Crack and Solve, I'm going to bring this specific item that will really help me out in a situation. Well, it's more of what you averagely have on your person. Like if you usually wear a belt, you can use a belt in your situation. Or if you usually wear tennis shoes, you can use your shoelaces, or you can use your shirt as rip it up for bandages or something. Or basically whatever you have on your person averagely you can use. Also, you can use any item that's within the situation that you're in. Like in the warehouse, you can think, oh, is there 2x4s, or is there plates? I mean, pilots, or if there's other simple things like that. Like if they're in a burning building, oh, I can use my bed sheets, or I could use, something that is possible that I might have in my room. And if you're not sure if something's in that, like in that situation or in that area, you just ask the game master. He'll say, yeah, like he thinks, yeah, it's, yeah, it'll be there, or no, it'll not be there. And based off that, you can keep going with your situation. It is quite simple, but also a little bit complex. So yeah.